King Nebuchadnezzar lay trembling in the night, while visions filled his troubled mind with fear and dreadful sight. A statue tall as mountains stood shining in the flame, with head of gold and chest of silver, each part a different frame. Its belly shone like burnished brass, its legs were iron strong, but feet of clay and iron mixed could never stand for long.
The meaning, then Daniel spoke before the king. The dream God has revealed. Your kingdom shines like golden head, but others shall be sealed. For kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall like dust before the wind, until a stone not cut by hands will break them all in the end.
There's a fourth man in the fire, walking in the flame. Not even the smell of smoke could touch his name. Chains burned away, but the faithful stood higher, for God himself was walking as the fourth man in the fire.
The golden image, but pride grew strong in Babylon. The king raised gold on high, a statue towering to the sky, that all must bow nearby.
When trumpet, harp, and music played, the nations bent their knee, but three men stood in quiet faith and would not bend to thee.
The furnace,
The king was filled with furious rage.
heat the furnace more. 7 times its blazing wrath had never burned before.
They bound the three and cast them down into the raging pyre, but heaven's power broke their chains and walked inside the fire. There's a fourth man in the fire, walking in the flame. Not even the smell of smoke could touch his name. Chains burned away, but the faithful stood higher, for God himself was walking as the fourth man in the fire.
the king looked in with trembling voice. What sight is this I see? Did we not cast but only 3 into the burning sea? Yet 4 now walk within the flame, no harm upon them lies, and the 4th looks like the Son of God before my very eyes. Bright, no flame had touched their hair, no smell of smoke upon their robes, for God had met them there. So every tongue in Babylon was forced at last to see the God who rules above the fire, reigns through eternity.
Oh, there's a fourth man in the fire, walking in the flame. Not even the smell of smoke could touch his name. Chains burned away, but the faithful stood higher, for God himself was walking as the fourth